Okay, this is gonna like be very funny scenario. I'm trying to get a comfortable position to sit, and you're gonna be getting a lot of noise, but we're gonna scale through that, I guess. It's been a while that I've not come to you. It's been a while. And so I decided to come to you today because I don't know how long it's gonna be. Okay, so I'm a little bit more relaxed. Be talking, and then you're not just gonna be asking me questions, and then I'm typing and replying. I'm gonna be talking to you. So there's this challenge that someone wanted me to do. A friend of mine wanted me to do, and I was like, when I watched her, it was intriguing. It felt like, you know, the kind of thing where you have someone says, but should I say I could dare say like 98 or 97% of the things she said were me. So that we can talk about this whole scenario, and then we can see what we can do. And we're just affecting like parts of the of different countries, different places. You know, it would affect a certain area, and then it's worldwide. And like I said, each time I get this whole thing coming up, it keeps saying that it's gonna be, it's not gonna get any better. And sometimes it really scares me, but I know that God is true. God does not fail. God is not wrong. What am I gonna say to him? Am I gonna say, yes, I'm ready? Is he gonna take me home? Am I gonna be part of the people that scares me much more? That I'm not sure but I'm not gonna let that get to me so much. Rather, I'm gonna trust God that he's gonna do something amazing for me. And so I'm gonna be able to how can I put it? I'm gonna be able to go with him if he comes right now. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to put it. I'm gonna go with him if he comes right now. Yes, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna be with Jesus. I'm gonna be with God. I'm gonna spend eternity in heaven. So I'm always saying this to people like, what about you just accept this, and if you get in the end and there's heaven and hell, you'll be saved. Rather than say there is no heaven and hell and then you leave life anyhow, and then you get to the end and it's said that there's heaven and hell. You don't There is no repentance in the grave. That's what it said. There's no repentance in the grave. So what's going to happen to you? Like you're stuck. Well, you don't want to be in that kind of position. You don't want to be in that kind of place, right? So I guess we just have to do what we have to do. A girl's gonna do what a girl's gonna do. A girl is gonna do what a girl is gonna do. So let's get on it. Let's step on it. I'll be here. I'll be trying to edit some videos as well. Actually went for a birthday party yesterday, and I like the way I'm connecting with my students. It really makes me happy because originally it had to be a fight for us to get to do stuff together, for us to get to study. He's just not wanting to do anything. And I'm like, what is wrong with you, little man? Can you just pull yourself together? It used to be really hard for me, and I was getting a little bit worked up. Not until, I don't know who said it. You know, you have to find the best ways. You have to find better ways to get these kids love to learn. So yeah, that was me. Actually, the Lord. I used to suffer really much because I wasn't so fast in a lot of things when I was younger. So my brothers were dealing with me like perfectly. They would so hide. You're going to spend all your time looking for them. You would so look for them, you can't find them. And sometimes I'll end up just crying. That's how they used to, I used to get saved because I'll just cry my heart out and then that's it. Then they'll have to find a way. They'll have to find a way to get me to find people, or someone is just gonna come and take over or something like that. That's how it used to get to be. So yeah, I guess. So I taught them hide and seek, and they kind of like the game a lot. And so they want to study. So I use that as, that's why they say a lot of times we just need to use things like leverage to get them. We just need to use things to get them to like to do what we want them to do. And when we get them, right? When we get them to like what we want them to do, when we get them to like what we want them to do, we can now put school totally and completely in it. We can now put school totally and completely in it. Like they're gonna just definitely love school. And that's exactly what's happening. I used to have a really hard time trying to get him to focus. Like it's normally 1 hour 30 minutes. I don't know why the mom insists on 1 hour 30 minutes, because children really hardly concentrate, especially when they're already back from school and all that, and then you're trying to make them again do schooly things. They're not so interested. They're not so interested and all that. So the mom wanted everything to happen, like he should study, but he really doesn't want to study. So the mom keeps going like, please study, would you study, would you? And sometimes it's really hard for him to study. But when I taught them the game, I had to use that like a bargaining chip. So if you study, we're definitely gonna have time to play. And it worked like magic. From Monday to Sunday, you can imagine. He wants me to teach him from Monday to Sunday. But originally, he just wanted, even within the 3 days, it's so hard. It gets so difficult to get him to really want to study and all that. But now he wants to study every day. Like if I have to teach him every day, he really wants to study every day. Just because he knows we're gonna do the hide and seek game and all. That's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, I guess. So I guess we're having a nice time now, and he gets to study. So I'm remembering how I used to be in school, and it's not like I wasn't smart. Sometimes they say people don't like school because they're not smart. It's not like I wasn't smart. No, far from it. I like being at home with my dad. So yeah. So let's get on with what we're talking about today. And so I'm saying that sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's great to just be you, do what you want to do, try to find options. What I've noticed with teaching students, I'm an ESL teacher. What I've noticed with children is when you find what they love, connect, make a bargain with them. It's better than beating children up, because what I learned while I was growing up is that when you beat kids a lot, it gets to a point where they get used to the cane. So you're beating them and you're just wasting time. They know, like, okay, daddy or mommy or auntie or uncle or whoever is the one doing the discipline is going to give me like 10 strokes of the cane. I'm going to feel the pain momentarily, and that's it. It's done and dusted. 10 strokes, and you think you're really giving them discipline. It's no discipline because they're already used to it. And so if people have told us that there are other disciplinary measures to take for a kid, or yeah, to get to make a kid love something or do something, then we should try them out. We should try them out. And I've realized that it works a lot. For the most part, the shouting and beating and screaming and all really doesn't work, because some of those things the child kind of gets used to. But children of this our generation, they like whys and why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You know, they like those kinds of things. So why should I do this? Why should I do that? Don't just think the child is all this and all. Yeah, in our time, we didn't have that opportunity to ask questions like, why should I do this? Why, give the child a reason. Truth is, there are good enough reasons for why we do what we do. It's true. There are good enough reasons for why we do what we do. So why not just give the kid the reason why? Just give them the reason. They want a reason why they should be doing what they're doing, right? So just give them a reason. And sure, we can give them a reason for why they should do what they should do or what we want them to do. But for the most part, we kind of look at it like, how do we call it sometimes? We call it like the kids are being rude. They're being over themselves. It's not true. It's not like that. We're kind of mixing it up. We're really mixing it up. And it's not helping us. Neither is it helping the kids. It's not helping us, neither is it helping the kids. So we need to get to that point where um we trust that these kids are not just kind of playing us, or they're not just, how can I put it? They're not just they're not just how can I put it again? They're not just stubborn. They're just curious. Like, let's put it, that's the right word. They're just curious and they really want to understand. And even a normal human being, us as adults, there are lots of things we want to understand. There are lots of things we really want to understand. And if we want to understand those things, we shouldn't expect any less from kids. They too want to understand. They want to know why you're making them do what they have to do. They want to understand why things have to be the way they are. And it's fair. It's just fair for them to be able to know that. It's just fair for them to be able to get to that level. But I guess sometimes we're just so hard on them that we don't see that we are that hard on them, and then we miss on beautiful moments that we have to have with these kids. Yeah. So now I'm having a swell time with them. I'm really having a swell time with this little boy, and it's just amazing. It's outright awesome, and I'm loving it all the way. I'm really, really loving it. I'm really, really loving it. So I don't know about you. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you believe in, but should we really discipline kids, and should the discipline only be beating them up like with the cane? I know the scripture says everybody's gonna go with the scripture says, do not spare the rod and spoil the child. Yes, I know about it. So is it not also possible for us to use other methods apart from just trashing the child? Don't we think other methods are also very important? Don't we think so? I believe so. I believe so. I believe that other methods as well are great. I believe all the methods are great, very great for us to be able to bring kids to, should I say, to order? Yeah, I believe that. So I don't know why a lot of people just want the hard way, the only way. I can imagine. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So let's just learn to be nice with these kids, and they'll be nice with us. That's what I can say. Let's learn to be nice with these kids, and they'll be nice with us. When we're nice with them, they'll be nice with us. When we're nice with them, they'll be nice with us. So what else can I say? Uh, Okay, so there you go. There you have it. Yeah. I said you're going to be hearing a lot of sounds, so bear with me. Let's talk. First stream, let's talk. Pam pam param pam pam pararam pam pam param pam. Tararararam, tam tam tararam, tam tam tararam, tam tam taram, tam tam taram, tam 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 taram, tam. Tarararararam, tam tam taram, tam 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 taram, tam. Pararam, tudum, tum, tum, tum. Broken and shattered, in mercy gathered, mended and whole, empty handed, bird not forsaken, have been set free, have been set free. Oh, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Can see the love in your eyes. Excuse me. Laying yourself down. Raising up the broken. Dun, 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 dun. You take a failure, you take a weakness, you set a heart's love in just a tree. So take this heart, Lord, I'll be your vessel. The world to see your life in me. That saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Oh, I can see you now. Oh, I can see the love in your eyes. Laying yourself down. Raising up the broken. Oh my God. I just saw a song. I just saw on my story, like memories. I saw a song that I really like. God is faithful, that I know. He won't leave me to walk on alone. He will lead me until I find rest. God is faithful, that I know. Oh my God, I love this song. God is faithful, that I know. He will lead me to walk on alone. He will lead me until I find rest. God is faithful, that I know. God is faithful, that I know. He won't leave me to walk on alone. He will lead me until I find rest. God is faithful, that I know. God is faithful, that I know. Yeah, so yeah, I love music. I really love singing. I really do. I really love singing. Singing is one of those things that is kind of close to my heart. Not kind of, it's actually close to my heart. Wonderful to me. I'll never know how much it got to see my sin. Oh, to see my sin upon the cross. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether full to me. Here I am to worship. Here I am gather wonderful to me. I'll never know how much it costs to see my seed, God, to see my sin upon the cross. Here I am to worship. Here I am. You're all together lovely, all together worthy, all together wonderful to me. Here I say, you're my God. You're all together lovely, all together worthy, all together wonderful to me. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're all together lovely, all together. I'll never know how much it costs. Never know how much it costs to see my sin upon the cross. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. I am to say that. Excuse me for a moment. Oh my god. Okay, so I've been singing like for a while now. Let me stop singing. So yeah, I need us all to grow. We need to grow. Grow. We need to grow. 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 Right? Okay. So the way that things are going right now, people are all scared. People are all worried. People are all worked up. So this is me coming here so that we can have a time together. Like you can have fun with friends and family members. We can just all be talking on here. You know. So this is me giving all of us a chance to. Not true. This is me actually giving all of us a chance to have fun together. Right? Yeah, this is me giving us a chance to have fun together. So I hope we can truly have fun together. Here, Cli Mils TV. Cli Mils TV. Cli Mils TV. Welcome to my live stream. I'm Princess Clitin, Queen of Hearts and Smiles. I was born to make people happy. That's what I believe. And the more I get people happy, the more I feel fulfilled. Yeah, I feel really fulfilled when I'm truly making people happy. By talking. That's why I'm here talking right now. That's why I'm here talking. That's the truth. And I love talking, and it has helped me a lot in different ways, different places. It's fun, very much, and I love it. I love talking, and truth is, you can actually wake me up from bed and I'll start talking. I'll be talking foolish things, so don't get worked up. I'll be talking great stuff because I just have a lot to talk about anytime, any day. I guess it's a gift from God. So I'm forever grateful for that. I don't take it for granted. I'm really grateful to God for a gift such as that because it's rare. That's the truth about it. It's rare. You don't find it anytime, any day. But I thank God for giving me the gift. So I'm using it judiciously and mostly to the glory of God's name. Yeah, to bless his name. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. So let's see. Where can this take us to today? I'll be talking and I'll be editing, I'll be singing, I'll be doing all the kinds of things that I can do on live stream. It's just like we're vlogging today. So I'm doing whatever I'm doing and then we're on here. A lot of people have said they don't want me on the live stream when I'm not talking. So that's why I'm doing this live stream today where I'm talking. So they like vlog live streams. They don't like live streams where I'm not talking. So this is me. Welcome to my live stream. Hi, sign. Oh my God. You got me today. Lots and lots of hearts to you. Oh my God. And I really thought of you today. I actually responded to one of your messages and I was like, where on planet Earth is Sun? Wait, I'm good. Just that you abandoned me. It's not fair. I'm like, where has he disappeared to? Like my chat buddy of all time just abandoned me like that. That ain't fair. Yeah, a lot of people have told me that they don't want no silent live streams anymore. They don't want me just coming on here and telling them that, hi, or just chatting. They don't want chat live streams. They don't want a silent live stream. When it comes to me, I should just go all out. I should do a live stream and talk. They want to hear me talk. And so, yeah, yeah. And I'm saying, oh, yeah, right now I'm vlogging because I'm doing a lot of things. I'm doing the best I can to edit my videos while I'm also on here. I can imagine. I know this whole pandemic or whatever it's called, you know, epidemic or pandemic or whatever, scary. It's crazy scary because people are all worked up. I said some time ago that out of corona disease, you know, the whole thing, you know, and it's really tricky, but what can we do? That's what it is. I always tell people that no matter how serious the thing is, we are the ones that are going to get ourselves when we see the things that are happening the way they're happening. It's hard. That is just the truth about it. And we can't afford to be like this is not happening or this is not going on. We know that that's what is happening. That's what is going on, and it's a little bit tricky. That's what I would say. It's tricky, not crazy, but tricky. It's very tricky. So what else can we say? We just have to trust God. Yeah, we just have to trust God. We do our part. We do what we have to do, and then we trust God for the rest. That's how it is. That's just the truth. Because right now, no amount of panic is going to change anything. That's just true. No amount of panic, no amount of fear. Our lives are in God's hands right now. It's the truth. Even those who don't believe in God should just know that that's the point where we all are at. No amount of panic, no amount of fear, no amount of worries. We want to know the great, great, great things and the beautiful things. To have you been like any productions, any things you made recently that you think I should know and see and enjoy? Any things there? I'll really be glad to see new inventions and everything. You just abandoned me, abandoned YouTube. Like, why would you do that? It's not fair. You know, it's not fair. Ah, it's so not fair. You have to don't mind. I'm looking left and right, front, back, and center. I'm trying to do stuff. Oh my God! Please don't get into depression. Not now. I have some videos on my channel how to keep away from depression and how to get out of depression. Please don't get depressed right now. It's not the time, please. It's not it's about time we all be encouraging each other. We all be encouraging each other, be there for each other, check up on each other. I know how hard it can be, especially in some places right now. Everything locked down, every place locked down. Sometimes maybe you even go to check out on a friend and you can even have some time together. So it's fun. Don't forget to give me my thumbs up sign and share this as well. Thank you for sharing in advance. So you could meet friends, you could chat home. You are home. And there's nothing you just can do about it. It's really tricky, I tell you the truth. This whole thing is so tricky. Like I said, the last option is just that you know that your life is in God's hands and all can make this work. To music. I do that a lot when I'm feeling bad. I kind of listen to music. Sometimes I kind of find people that you did. Oh my god! I please. I would really love to see. I love the things you make. Like that light one was just the god. It was so lovely. I really loved it. I really did love it. It's probably mine. In fact, I don't know, but I think it's mine. Mine has been shaky like that for a while, almost a week or two, if I'm not mistaken, a week or more even. My internet just buffers. It just goes. Yay! Thank you so. I guess I have to go and check it out, and then when I check it out, I'll make another request again. I'll be like, please, can you can you make this one for me too? And I just keep making requests, but it's all good. It's all good. Like, thanks so much for being here. I was kind of getting bored, but by myself all the while. I was on here just by myself, and I kept talking because I'm like, okay, if I don't talk, it would still be like this silent stream that people don't want. But the people don't want me to do silent stream, and they're not coming here so we can be talking together. You see these people, very funny people, funny set of people. Like they don't want me to make a silent live stream, and they're not gonna come on so that we can be chatting. Like, am I supposed to be here talking to myself? Well, I guess I can always talk to myself. I can always talk to myself. That's me for you. I'm telling you. Jesus, Jesus Christ. So a friend of mine just decided to surprise me today. Like, I don't know how these people do this, but I guess they've just made up their minds to keep surprising me, to just keep getting me. It feels like I should cry. You wouldn't want to see me crying, would you? I don't think so. I know. Thank you so much. You're a very sweet person. You're a very nice person. Like, some people will not care. Like, they won't even look at it. But most of the times, my friends are my friends. When they see it, they try to come and comment and get on the live stream and all that. So I'm actually happy. I'm excited. I'm really glad you came on. Thank you so much. Like, I would have been bored to, I don't know. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much. I'm really grateful. Like, seriously, I'm grateful. It's just amazing how things go on, how things get to happen. I'm really, really glad to have met you like on the streets of YouTube, YouTube streets. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got to a point when I've spoken and spoken and spoken, and I started singing. You love music? Like they really say that people have their doubles in some faraway country. I guess you should be my double, right? The male version of my double. Because I've seen a female version of my double. She's in Kenya. She called me twin. My God, are you serious right now? Oh, this is so sweet. This is just one sweet thing I've heard today. I'm so happy. I know. Oh my God. Like, so you're my male version. Like, you're my male version, right? Yeah, I'm really happy today. I'm glad because you finally came today. You've been missing like for forever. Don't do that to your friends. Don't disappear on them like that. And I'm like, why has he just disappeared on me? So I was just worried, and I'm like, what can I do to really make this child study? What can I do to make him love what he's doing? Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah. What I learned about live streams is this: like, if you have a live stream, like now I'm on, if I'm done with this live stream, right, and I get away, I know that most of the times when you come and see it, you like and you really want to comment. But when I go to, like, for example, when I decide that I'm done with the live stream, when I'm done with the live stream and someone comes to it, it's something I realized. Someone comes to it. Big YouTubers used to say that I never really. Sorry about that. So are you? These big YouTubers used to say things like, if someone doesn't watch your live stream for up to about 15 minutes, you kind of lose the watch hours. You lose watch hours. YouTube is going to cut off watch hours from you. I'm like, what? YouTube is going to cut off watch hours if they don't watch it up to 15 minutes and they get a chance to comment. But if they get a chance to comment and they watch it for up to 15 minutes, so it sticks. So I'm like, why would I have to put myself in that kind of dicey situation? I would rather just take off the comments so that if you watch it for 1 minute, no problem. If you watch it for 1 minute, no problem. But if you watch it for a few minutes, then it's still not gonna affect me. If you watch it for 1 minute and you don't comment, it's not gonna affect me. But if you watch it for one conscious thing, so that I don't get into trouble. Yeah, learning with kids is very dicey. So I decided to teach them this game, hide and seek, and they really love it. So it's not like I just taught them, so they should be playing. I actually joined them, and we played together. So the child so loved it. On normal basis, I'm supposed to teach him like 3 times a week. I'm supposed to teach him 3 times a week. I choose any 3 days of the week and teach him, except Saturday and Sundays because it used to be holiday. So weekend, and everybody wants to have the weekend. So I used to choose 3 days of the week and teach him. Sometimes it used to be so difficult to even get those 3 days because he seemingly doesn't want to study on some days. So I'd have to call the mom and ask the mom that, should I come? Is he home and everything? And some days he'll just give one excuse and I won't go. Some days he'll not just be in the mood. I'll go there, but he's really not just in the mood. So I used to get worried. I used to get worked up. Like, what can I really do to get this kid into this thing, to love this thing, to want to study? So I taught them hide and seek. Do you know that after teaching them that game, like, these kids just want me to come teach them every single freaky day. Like, if I should teach them from Monday to Sunday, they're gonna learn. Why? Because we have a baggage. If they're for a long time, they really don't have it. So, what I do is this: I actually make them enjoy this. Actually, make them enjoy stuff. Actually, make them enjoy what they're doing, and then they get connected. They get into it. So this day, I decided, and I taught them the thing, and we started playing, playing, playing. So I'm like, we make a bad game. If you do your homework, we're gonna play games. Their attention span is really short. So I don't know why the mom was insisting on us getting to study for like 2 hours and stuff like that. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why the mom wanted us to study for like 2 hours and something like that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, saying that's okay. So I don't know why the mom just wanted us to study for like 2 hours or 1 hour 30 minutes or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, really? 1 hour, 30 minutes. So I used to fight between it. Like we have to struggle to sail through. Hello, Azinwi. Welcome to the live stream. Hi, 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 say Eric. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're good. Give us a thumbs up, like our video, like our video. And if you can also share so that a lot of people can come on and let's have fun. People are home today and that is good news. Like it's like we've seemingly heard a lot of bad news lately, so much so that it's like good news scares us. But I just want to keep hearing good news. Seriously, I'm sick and tired of bad news. Sincerely speaking, it's one ugly news to another, and it's just not funny anymore. Seriously. So how's your day going? Oh, okay. Now I've got it mixed up with the times again. Welcome back, Sign. So Eric, how's your day going? Hope all is going well. Hope you're having a great time so far. Welcome back, says Sign. I got rain. It happens, my dear. They didn't know that you were busy on your phone. And they didn't know you were busy on your phone. Yeah, I know, Sir Heavenly. It's actually not funny. A lot of people have to stay home. A friend of mine actually said that he actually had supplies, but for some reason the supplies are finished. And on his status, he had this funny thing that he had some tiny biscuits, some tiny sachets of biscuits, and he says this is his lunch. That is so sad that everything is done and dusted, and his lunch is so small. So if anything happens to him, like maybe he dies tomorrow, people are going to feel his coronavirus because they're on lockdown. That people should not think it's corona. It's not corona. That he said it's not corona. It's hunger. That if he died, it's hunger. I told him that he cannot die now. God forbid. He laughed his heart out, and I'm like, yeah. I said you can't die now. I know. It's so sad because some people don't even know how to get to each other because people had gotten so busy to a point where people were just disconnected. So it took a lot of people unawares. They don't even know how to get to reconnect. They don't even know how to get to reconnect. Some people don't have some people's contacts, and the only way they would have gotten the contacts is if they met them and asked, "Oh, I lost your number," something like that. I know, right? We all have no asthma suits. That's true. That's true. So it's really tricky right now. People are just home. Sometimes with just being home, the kinds of thoughts that go through your head. If you don't have somebody you can chat with or someone you can just communicate with, I said that this situation, some people might actually die out of depression, out of frustration, out of anxiety and everything. Not even the coronavirus, but like the news will always want to make news, right? They're just going to say it's corona. And it's sad. I mean, people, and now you can't meet nobody. You can't meet nobody. So it's really tricky. Like I said, it's only God that can save us right now. It's only God that can help us in this whole scenario. Seriously. Please say heavenly, you guys should not do this on me. You guys should not bail out on me. The same thing Sandwich said. Yeah, I can imagine your mom. I can imagine your mom, you know, sometimes you could go out and get some stuff for her. Sometimes you could actually go out with her just once in a while, even if it's not so much. But now, yeah, say heavenly, I actually know about yours. You're kind of busy, like you just disconnected totally and completely. You're from one place to another, always moving from one place to another. And then now all of a sudden you have to be in one spot and you can't really connect to people because the only way you could have connected to them if you have to see them physically. So heavily say, I've been disconnected for so long of busy schedules that Uncle Koro came and pulled me back and brought me back to my senses. No, sincerely speaking, this thing has brought a lot of people back to our senses, and it's still difficult to connect with some people because imagine like in Cameroon right now, there are some places that the internet is crazy. There's no electricity, like it keeps going on and off. So even if you have their contact, it's still difficult to connect with them. So it's just not funny. I'm telling you, it's so dicey that my video has been freezing, it's going on and off. Just imagine you might get irritated and just like, what is this? And then you just maybe hit your laptop or something and you can't connect anymore. That's it. You can't go out to buy a new one because shops are locked and stuff like that. So we're very careful right now. Seriously, it's really getting scary. Aside from the fact that I always tell myself that these are just the signs of the end, I don't worry too much. I really don't worry about it too much. I just try to tell myself that you're going to be fine. You're going to scale through this. You're going to get out of this a stronger person. Oh, you didn't make a hand warmer? Yeah, you're always good with your hands. You're very creative, says sign. Your situation when you're in a difficult situation, your creativity is like your survival instincts just go haywire, and you can do things that you don't even believe you can do. You can do the wow even you who is doing that. You're like, what? I could do this. So I have to see the thumbs up adding up. I can imagine cop the other day and people were running as if there was a loose lion in the street. What do you expect? It's really scary. And and it's also making people scared of people. They need to be that connection to get to reconnect with loved ones and everything. But there is also the fear of they're telling us about social distancing. What about if there are 10 of you in your apartment? What about if there are 10 of you in your house? Maybe you, your brothers and sisters, your aunties and uncles. Maybe if you all are staying in one house, how do you get to do the social distancing thing? Apart from the fact that one guy in the States was threatening to get everyone sick. What? Seriously? The cops arrested him. And you might see it's just a prank he was playing. He's not even sick. And now he gets himself into police trouble. People can be really funny. Like some people play pranks that are not funny. How can someone do that? People can be really funny. Seriously. It might just be a prank the guy was playing and then he get himself in trouble. Maybe he knows that in prison they'll be feeding them or something. So that's why he was. His supplies get finished. He goes out and then start threatening people. Like he knows that when they put them in those places, they're gonna feed them and all that. People can really be funny. No, I can't be in that kind of confinement. Even if I would just go insane. Confinement, like my freedom is taken away. More or less, staying in your house is your freedom taken away to an extent, but it's not that way. That way, as in when. Oh my god, you guys are not just gonna kill me. Say you knew there are going to be crazy people that are going to ask. I'll be back, please. I'm back. I can imagine the comedy club thing. A lot of people now are just taking this thing for a joke, and it's no joke. The truth is, it's no joke. But a lot of people are trying to make fun out of it just to release the tension and all. But they're making some funny jokes that are not funny. Like that kind of joke that they say the joke is on you. Comedy club. Say heavenly, you're not just gonna kill us. Pretty soon, all we're gonna have is super noodles left. Maybe just noodles. I can imagine. Let me connect my charger, please. So it's gonna be comedy club. So we're just gonna be sitting here and having our live streams and having fun, like chatting, right? So when it's time, we chat and chat and chat, and then we can just go to sleep. I'm telling you, Sir Azini, like, why would someone really escape from quarantine? You are sick. You got the virus. You're escaping. Why are you escaping to? Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't worry. We're just gonna be having our time together, like we come on live and then have fun, laugh ourselves out, and then we go to sleep. I'm telling you because it's it is stack illiteracy, my dear. Stack illiteracy. It is stack illiteracy. I'm telling you. But it's so sad. Like you're sick. You are sick. And the place thing. Like if I got infected, I'll be on replying to people. So that was by the way. So they thought I was infected and everybody was getting to call me, send me text messages, wishing me well and all that kind of stuff. So when I said it, a friend of mine listened to the message and said, "Wow, that's really a beautiful thing." You can imagine that a country decides that they're going to put people in a country is very funny. The next thing is that someone who has money will be in quarantine and will just bribe their way out of quarantine. Because it's like I don't understand what people don't understand about the quarantine thing. They just think that quarantining means they just gotten you confined. No, you're sick and getting the possibility of spreading the thing. which is worse, which is worse. Because I'm believing that some of those places, they have to be security officers there. So people can't just run out. People cannot just escape just like that. But I guess, like he said, he wasn't far from the truth. Some of those people probably bribed their ways out. And some of these people who need money with the way the economy is going right now, they'll take any chicken change to risk people's lives. They don't even understand that that's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. They don't even understand. I'm telling you, it's already a and instead of putting him on quarantine, they left him sit in parliament. Are you kidding me? Hey. Cameroon will not cease to amaze me. To go and get all the members of parliament infected. Oh my god, this is like some fun movie. Like it's some joke. It's like that kind of thing when they say the joke is on you. It's like that kind of joke. It's really sad, right? It's really, really sad. It's really sad because sometimes the government is making this thing like it's a joke. Serious it was. Olympics, which is the biggest games ever in the world, was stopped. You're doing one small football soccer game in your country and you're saying that it's going to continue. Cameroon needs deliverance, sincerely speaking. It's really a big joke, my dear. It's really a big joke. I'm telling you, from day one. And that's the complicated thing right now because a whole lot of time one experiment or the other and let people die like chickens. And then now everybody has gotten used to those their politics that they always play. So they're like, some people are still of the thing that it's just politics. Meanwhile, it might truly be something that is way. I'm telling you that hygienic condition in Cameroon is so scary. There's one of my friends, she's sickle cell, and she was so worried in Cameroon, and they're just taking it for a joke. It's not funny. People like that should be in so much panic. I'm telling you. I can imagine. Say, Azimi, what will some of them do? Because they feel like, that's your livelihood. That's where you eat. That's the little you can do. And then now it's like, even those people cannot even afford to make those particular food joints on the road. So it is just scary. When people know, they always say this thing like the boy who cried wolf. you know they always do this their political things, send some kinds of things, viruses and stuff to places, kill people, shut people off. And then now it's real. It feels like it's real. They can't even handle it. And some people are still just feeling that it's some political game or political trick they're playing. And so people are getting wasted. That's how I'm going to call it. People are getting wasted. People are getting to die. People are getting to be sick. People are not taking things seriously. They talk about all these sanitary conditions that we have to do, how to help ourselves first, the little basic hygienic things we need to take into consideration. And some people are like, oh, whatever, whatever. I remember they said there was a guy who in the US, the guy said, oh, there's nothing like corona. It's all a political whatever, a political gimmick. And he was in the studio or so, if I'm not mistaken, and he just started hitting and touching everything, which is what I'm just saying, because it has a lot to do with this thing. Like people are saying that it always gets to be a joke. This is just something that the superpowers that be, they just send, and then they make the world to look a little bit imbalanced, out of balance, and then they'll come up with one solution, and then we'll just keep looking up to them like they're the messiah. And then all of a sudden this time around it's real. The boy who cried wolf, it's real this time around. And some people are still joking about it, thinking that it's just those political jokes, and sometime it's going to end, but the joke is on us. Oh my God. See, it's really bad. I know, right? It will be a point where people will just start doing really stupid and weird things like committing suicide. It's not joke, eh? This is not joke because just even sitting alone sometimes is scary. When there was no lockdown, just sitting alone sometimes is really scary. Then imagine people now sitting alone because they have to be alone. Oh my God. It is not funny, seriously. So Heavenly says, have you ever wondered why they sell soya in the night? They never clean the grills at all. Oh my God. Uncle Koro just extinct Cameroon if care is not. Oh my God. And me who used to like soya. Ha! I'm sure they would have wiped the me first. Seriously. I'm telling you, one really needs to make a list of people to pray for. Seriously. Like the world in general actually just needs prayer and cleansing. It's not the soya sauce. It's like barbecue that they sell in the streets. It could be beef, it could be pork, it could be chicken. They just do. That's what I heard. Like $100 in just a week. In just a week, it got to like $100. A vaccine came out, and then all of a sudden, there are countries that have been infected much more that are supposed to take these vaccines there, and it's not really getting to Africa like they thought it probably was going to get to Africa. So they're trying to bring it to Africa so that this thing that is so clean virus that it seems like it's the virus that they're start coming to get people infected with. That's what I heard. Oh my God. Oh my God, sign. Oh no. Oh no. Please stay indoors, stay safe. I'm begging you in the name of God. Yeah, that's what they said. They said that it really doesn't kill a lot of people, that mostly is older people and babies and people that have weak systems. So like this friend of mine that I'm saying that she's sickle cell. So if she's sickle cell, her system is already weak and vulnerable. Like you're vulnerable to anything because your cells can really fight the thing. Oh my God, you're in Ontario. I heard it's so bad there. Oh my God, this can be. No, don't worry. You guys are covered. Like, I have you all in my prayers. Oh my God, you're so scaring me right now. Like, you guys are going to be fine. Nothing is going to happen to you. Seriously. Nothing is going to dare happen to you. Please don't be scared. You all are going to be fine. You all are. People place orders. So I wanted to make it so much and then just send it at once. It looks like we're going to end up using that for our snacks in the house since we're quarantined. We're home quarantine. No, you guys are going to be fine. You guys, who are those buzzing me on Facebook and buzzing me on Facebook? I'm just trying to find out if I'm fine or what is going on. Last year, people are still going out. Oh my God. I'm serious. See, God will have to keep us. God will have to give us a testimony so nothing can happen to us. We are covered. When they say there's a casting down, we say there's a lifting up. So I just believe that children of God are covered. Sometimes I'm just worried for people who really do not know God. Because truly, if the worst comes to the worst and the world is ending right now, I'll be asking myself, where am I going to spend eternity in heaven? Am I really going to spend eternity in heaven? And when I ask myself that question, sometimes I freak out a little bit because I know some of the crazy things that I've done to God. But hey, it's not by works, it's by just having this constant and personal relationship with Him that is real. And He's always, that's true. God is faithful. Yeah, that's true. Now, this is more or less the time where, but we can't go preaching. But whatever we do online, you'd have been stuck there, but you'd have been fine. So don't be so scared. So heavenly say, I'm lucky I left Canada before the lockdown. Just 1 week after I left, I'd have been stuck there by now. But I think your sister and her daughter is there, right? Your sister, daughter, and husband are there. And they say, as in, yeah, when all these things started happening, first it was the flood. I've forgotten the country. Next, it was the fire. It's not going to get any better. These are the signs of the end. It's just not going to get better. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, God, are you saying that we're going to watch these things happen? So, yeah, it will happen before you or behind you, but it's not going to affect you. And I'm like, but God. And then now it's Corona. This one is worldwide. Before, it was just country by country. This particular thing is happening here. Oh, genocide. I'm telling you, sign. Yeah, a lot of people are still in that whole belief. Like they've just forced themselves to believe that this thing is still a joke. Can you imagine? Some people have just made up their mind that they don't care if they, so you can't just do that and expect nothing to happen to you. You have to also take precautions. That's why God gave us reasoning. He gave us understanding. People have just made up their minds. Like they don't. Some of them don't even care. But me, I care enough. I have a lot that I have to do on this planet Earth. If Christ is not coming already, that I can't afford to be playing funny with my life right now. No, I'll do the needful. If they say wash your hands regularly, I wash my hands regularly. There was this other day. I'm going to put up that video, and I know that people are going to laugh their hearts out. That's what I'm saying. I said each time any of these crazy things happen, I hear in my spirit that it's not going to get any better. We should just know that these are the signs of the end. And it has not been getting any better. It started from one country to the other, one country to the other. Now it's worldwide. This thing is affecting the entire world. China, that was the super of business. If you know the number of things that I ordered that they've canceled, powers of business. Like China is the economic capital of the world. I should say that. Yeah, you have to. Seriously, everything is, it's not even become a castaway. God, I can't. I know I'm going to spend eternity with you because that's the perfect place that I have to be. That's the best place ever I would have to be. With all we have here is nothing compared to what is going to happen in hell. So you don't even want to think about going there for no reason. I mean, like burning you and everything. What? Are you kidding me? Crazy. Churches are shut down in America. I don't know about other places. Churches are shut down in many places. Dubai, they even shut down like 2 weeks ago. Not even almost a month ago, if I'm not mistaken, because I used to follow services of my church that used to be in Dubai. And then Now they're having the want us to talk about hell. YouTube. Why did they spam that comment? And if you take it, you automatically go to hell. So don't take the mark. YouTube spammed it because he had hell. Oh, a week ago, you people had church service. Hmm. Let them not shut down. They think it's a joke. When they'll get the disease, who is going to be fighting for them? If the Pope could preach online on a live session, who are they? They should be playing with their lives now. That's what. Hmm. He was going to. Is it not the same pastor? If it's the one that I heard about, it's not the same pastor that they said he was hospitalized. It was the same pastor. He said he cannot sit while he's alive and coronavirus is dealing with people, that he's going to China. And I'm like, so your own particular God, he's limited by space and time. You can't sit in Nigeria and pray for the thing, let the thing die. You want to go to China. The next thing I saw him was in the hospital bed. I don't get it. Like, their own God is supposed to be God that is limited by space and time. So if he has to go to deal with it and be in these times and these days, and then coronavirus is dealing with people in China, so he's going to China. The next time I heard of him, I saw him on a hospital bed. They said he has been infected. Because that time I'm ready, right? But when I'm not ready, I'm like, God, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me first before you come. That's the smartest idea. That's the best idea. But you know that the scary thing, the thing that most of the African pastors are scared about is because they really don't have internet connection like we do. And some of them have made church to be like their business. So they're thinking like how people send the money. Not every country has this electronic mobile transfer and stuff like that. People can just transfer from their accounts to the accounts of the pastor. And the fun is that the funny thing is like these people really need this money. What are they going to do with the money? Because originally they'll use the money to buy stuff for the church, to buy stuff for this and that and that. Yes, we understand. So what are they going to be doing with the money? Even if they have an opportunity to send them the money, what are they going to be doing with it? And first, to begin with, and you expect the people to be giving you money, and you want to risk people's life because of money. And some people also say, "Hey, my papa said, because my papa is going to." That man had zeal. Yes, God doesn't want these kinds of things to be happening. But is it God who is sending you? And for the most part, I've noticed that what is happening with this our generation is that a lot of people want to do things to create names, to get titles and all that, because I don't see the reason why we all are concerned. But is it God who is telling you that go to China and go and pray about the disease? And if it's God, do you need to sing it on all social media platforms before you're going there? Seriously. So some of those things need to be put in check. We just create the online offering. It's not every individual who has online banking and everything. So that's why most African pastors will be scared, because online banking is not like a common thing in Africa for the most part, or in most African countries. I don't know about others, but I think I'm wrong. Online banking is not like really, really common. It's not known. It's not even there, is it? I don't know, but I've never used online banking since I was in Cameroon, and I don't know anybody who has used it before. Like on your phone, you do direct transfers. No, but before I was coming, I think UBA started it, even though at some point he had a problem. Yeah, we can't stop worshiping God, but at the same time, we can't be careless. That's the truth. We can't be careless. God doesn't expect us to not use wisdom to do the things we want to do or the things we have to do. That's true. That's true, says Inui. It's end time already, and lots of fake pastors and prophets, death and sufferings, etc., will be done. I don't take my time examining my life again and relationship with God. I'm telling you, sincerely speaking, instead of panicking right now, what we need to be doing is to be examining ourselves daily and getting this personal relationship with God. That's what is keeping me sane right now. Sincerely speaking, I won't lie to you all. That's what is keeping me sane right now. I'm telling God that I just need to be in right standing with you. I need to love you some more, worship you. I listen to gospel songs. Sometimes ours is even better. Like we have the online, we have the internet and everything. It's almost free here. So you can put, I just put on my this worship channel that they are always going live on YouTube. I just put the worship channel and I'm listening to the music. Sometimes I just listen to really encouraging messages and everything. That's what is keeping me right now, sincerely speaking, because sometimes you can really go crazy when you're just sitting alone. You have nothing to focus on. Maybe before, even when you're at home alone, you're thinking what to, you have something to think about. But right now, you're just in the house, like you don't even know what next. It's so tricky right now because you don't even know what next. You don't even know what next. It before you kind of have an idea of the fact that, yeah, if I wake up tomorrow, thanks to God, I'm going to go to work. I need to meet this client. I need to do this for this person. I need to achieve this project. I need to attain this. But right now, you don't even know what next. You don't even know what next. So it can really be frustrating. It can bring about anxiety. It can bring about depression and all that. But one thing I know for sure is that you just need to be checking your relationship with God daily. Examine your life daily to see whether you're still in the faith. And right now, I'm doing all the best I can to make things right with everybody that I can make things right with, because I don't want trouble. I just don't want trouble. I'm telling you, it's going so fast and chaotic. I'm telling you that when this thing about Corona started, America had nothing. It had nothing on America. Let me put it that way. And then just in the space of a week or two, it's like America is the place that every other thing is happening at. Seriously? Like, seriously? I was confused now. I was like, what is going on? Wait. What is going on right now? People were showing me shops, how shops were cleaned out in just days. It wasn't up to a week when they just said they were shutting down America. Like it was shut down. I'm like, what? Jesus Christ. Sincerely speaking, we should be having times like this and just be talking ourselves to, encouraging each other, and then we're fine. Because this whole lockdown thing is not funny. Just get yourself prepared, get yourself connected to God, be with your loved ones, thank God you're with your mom, like, encourage each other, sing if you can, listen to music, to really good gospel music right now, encourage yourself. I'm telling you, this is that part. I understand now a little bit when um Bible says, and David encouraged himself. Everybody was in the same situation, but people were still pointing fingers at David, and David encouraged himself in the Lord. It was in the Lord, oh. So there's no other way you can encourage yourself apart from in the Lord. So David encouraged himself in the Lord. And then he had courage now and got up, and then he had to go to fight. It's not easy. Sincerely speaking, it's not easy. Yeah. See, Azini, so you had noticed it too. I'd already noticed that one before, even before this whole pandemic came up. The climate change was crazy. Like, here in falling, and then you're wondering like what's going on. Isn't just this climate change is extra? We did have snow this year. True. A lot of people, even some countries, some cities in America that have never had snow before, they had it this year. They had it this year, just before this corona thing. I mean, the climate change has been funny. People have been complaining. The last time I saw those jokes on Facebook, as always, when this guy start joking and they're putting on those things like, "Oh yeah, and places are too hot," and then this guy was sitting in front of his house and he had the tap flowing on his head because he says places are just too hot. He can't help it and stuff like that. My dear, it's serious. It's really serious. Sincerely, like. The things are just going haywire. It's just going haywire. Places that used to be hot, giving me a hard time. I'm trying to get the pillow to so that I can sit comfortably. So let's have a nice chat time together. Sazini, you're not just gonna kill me, sincerely speaking. You say, okay, I meant we did not have snow. Yeah, so I wanted to say you guys had snow, which is unusual because the other time you showed me the snow thingy, which I said I like so much. It's well because it's a Nordic country, and that's true. You guys always have a lot of snow. As I earlier said, I'll be doing. They can, so you know that you've done your part. You told them if they didn't do nothing, you did your part. Hmm. Please, please get something warm. Cover yourself. It's nothing. It's nothing. I guess it's just your head. Considering the fact that they've been talking about the topic, you go left, is this one? You go to the right, is this one? You know, I guess that's why you're feeling like that. Or you're feeling worried. It's nothing, please. It's nothing. Just keep yourself warm. Try the best you can to keep yourself warm as much as possible. If it has to mean wearing double clothes and triple clothes, just go ahead and do. Can you imagine? Please keep yourself as warm as possible and everything. If possible, drink tea. Drink tea as much as you can. Right now, everybody is just so scared. Like I said, so there's this thing we have to do show up. They call it show up. So for 2 weeks ago. So it's in another province. We're in this province and it doesn't seem like it's infected or something or it has any issues. The place in Thailand that we've heard about is some places in Bangkok, really close to places that are in Bangkok. We've not heard about it in places around our area. So we've been comfortable, we've been doing our things like normal. Schools were still going on. We just closed, I think, 2 days ago, or it's 3 days. That's an immigration office. So you can imagine a lot of people come in and out every day, every moment, almost every time, right? Come out, you just wash your hands and you're not even care. You don't even care. Sometimes you don't even use soap. You're not even bothered. You're unbothered. And you just get off and you're gone and you do your things. You're going. This time around, I used soap, washed my hands, used alcohol, rub on my hands. I was still scared. So when we went and bought stuff and everything and bought things and all that, I came to the house and I was like, no, 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 we're not reached the house. So when we're on our way going, I my nose and my mouth. So for my mouth, it was easy. I started doing my mouth like, I was scared to touch my mouth. It was very itchy. My eyes were itchy. My nostrils were itchy. I started using of my the straw of my juice to scratch my nose, scratch my eyes. It was so itchy. I was so scared. I was so worked up. And then I started telling myself that, Princess, you're just worried right now because you've been hearing a lot about Corona. Every group that I'm on, every place I just want to click on, piap, coronavirus. Piap, anything I want to click on is about the virus, it's about the thing. So it's so much in my head, so much so that any little thing that happened to me until I started getting scared that I've probably gotten the virus. That's why my nose is itchy. That's why my eyes is tweaking like that. Maybe see it's it's it is so serious. The truth is, I don't put on makeup. I don't put on makeup because I'm scared. I always like touching my face. Like my hands always go to my face. It's a kind of like reflex. You see, when I'm talking, I'm even one kind of person who likes to do action. So there's just a possibility that sometimes my hands will go to my face, sometimes my hands will go to my eye or to my nose or something. So if I put on makeup, I'm going to wipe it. By the time I'm going to come in, I'll be looking like a zombie, like a walking zombie. So that's why I don't even like makeup to begin with. I don't even just like it. So I'm like the kind of person who likes to touch my face, touch my body like that. That day, I was so conscious until we got back. When I got here, I laughed until I started feeling the itches on my nose again. I said, hope, 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 hope I really have not been infected. I started praying. I said, God, my blood, no, it's too hot for corona. It cannot. See, it's because we've overheard about the thing. So any little thing that even things that used to be normal to us, that used to happen to us, and we just think it's normal, now we're scared. No, it's just cold. Sign, I'm telling you, it's just cold or something. Maybe it's just the weather. You know, the weather change as well could make you get those things, feel those funny feelings, right? It's just a cold. I beg, don't go to those places and then they go and start telling you now they go and put you somewhere that will be warm and instead get you infected. High temperatures, cough. Yeah, that's what they say this thing is all about. Please, you have to stay safe. If you know if you're a favorite toucher or not. See, it's crazy. It's crazy. I always get scared. Like I just get scared of the whole thing. It's because we hear it a lot, because we'll be hearing about it. So now we're super conscious. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard about that, and it's really true. A lot of doctors have said that particular one that it can't stay in heat conditions, and that's probably one of the reasons as well why it's kind of going to the sub-Saharan Asian countries. But it's not as much in Thailand as it is in other Asian countries and other places. Imagine Italy, you know. So they said, yeah, that even if you're infected, if you get yourself into heat and everything, you take in hot air. Ah, okay, that's right. So it's also affected well by soap because it has a fat layer all over the cell. Ah, soap penetrates fast. After 10 seconds, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Soap is also very effective. But don't drink soap, please. You know? Chiwemus, I've not gone to some people's channels lately. Some guy drank rubbing alcohol tequila. Oh my god. See, this thing is not funny, man. Some people are just making it to the news will just put it on now that it's coronavirus that killed him. Meanwhile, he got killed by some other thing because of tension, because of the anxiety. We get to do a lot of stupid things and we don't know. Ah, what's the name again? Chibuemu's channel. Okay, I'll try to check it out. The guy drank it all out. This corona thing is not doing good at all. It's really not doing good. Seriously. I'm telling you. Subscribe to that channel if I'm not mistaken. That's how one guy almost argued with me. Like when was it? People think it's alcohol, like the beer. So they go drinking a lot of it. They say they need to stock up. They go drinking. Illiteracy is bad. It's really bad. And my God, drinking a whole bottle of alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? It's because he doesn't know. Mhm. That's so funny. Yeah, they actually gave the percentage of the alcohol because there's some alcohol that is not as strong. Yeah, there's some alcohol that is not as strong. That's what I'm saying. Say Azini, I think the sub-Saharan thing that they're talking about is probably just the heat thing. Because this thing can't really live long in hot areas. But that's why some people are asking that what about the Asian areas that are hot? Like someone gave an example of Thailand. Yeah, it's the heat that makes the spread slow, but it's not like they're resistant. They said a Chinese doctor also said that there's a Cameroonian guy who survived it in China. You remember? So they said that doctor said from his own um, statistics and analytics and everything that they did or whatever that they did and all, it shows that the black pigmentation has something that is a little bit more resistant and can resist the virus or something like that. I've always known that like was super cool like that. But the lady was talking and saying that she's getting scared because soon enough, these white people now just start jumping on black people and wanting to test them for this and that, like for treatment for the thing or why their system is stronger, why their system is more resistant and stuff like that. It's tricky and it's crazy. And I would even just want to say that that's even one of the reasons why. Because Thailand is hot, but there are also people with a different pigmentation here in Thailand, right? Because it's like if they say black people's pigmentation is much more resistant, right? Thailand is hot, but the people who live in Thailand don't have the pigmentation that is a little bit more resistant. So that's why the sub-Saharan African countries, because they're hot and they have people that have this resistant skin texture, that's why it's slower there. It's not like it's not there. Yeah, that's what the woman was saying. That's what the lady was saying. She said she's very worried that it's not something that we should be excited about because these people, when they want to prove a point, they want to prove a point. So the next thing is that they might start jumping on black people and just spraying stuff on people because they want to prove a point. They want to prove that truly the black distance is resistant and everything. They could start catching some black people and going to experiment on. Yeah, that's what the lady was saying. That is not a thing to rejoice. That is a thing to rejoice and not to rejoice. That because white people can be very funny. They can just get the person or these Asian people or these Chinese people. They can be very um I know, right? Oh, that's so cute. I tried. Yeah, and the truth is that so on some of those things they write about the health effects, they write about the hazards. But hey, if you're telling me that this thing is detrimental to my health and you're still producing it, why should I believe it? You know, right? Like that's how some people think. They don't believe that they tell you that this thing is really detrimental to your health, is detrimental. Especially Africans. Africans don't believe that. If you're telling me that the thing is not good, you should not just produce it. That's how an average African will believe you. If you say this thing is not good, don't produce it. So you can't be producing it and telling me it's not good. I wouldn't believe you. That's what is on an average African's mind. So you can't be. But I forget that most of the, most of the, most of the times, these people are concerned about making their money. They're not really concerned about your health. So as much as it's detrimental, no other person is responsible for your well-being but you. So you can't wake up now and start saying that, oh, if they say it's detrimental to my health, what they produce pack and you can read. So you decided, you made a choice to still use it even after being told that it's detrimental to your health. So if it's not good, then why make it? Yeah, that's how most average Africans believe. A white man will believe you if you tell him that this is B, it's B. If you tell him this is A, it's A. If you tell him that this is detrimental to his health, he will believe you. So he's taking it based on the choice, a conscious choice of knowing that it will really hurt him. But an African man doesn't believe that, as you're saying, it's going to hurt him. An average African man will not believe that. If you're saying it's going to hurt him, it would hurt. Oh my God. Stories. I can imagine. Cigar gets you to vomiting. If it's being made, don't tell me it's not good. No, for a particular reason, sickle cell patients, when they're in so much pain, they kind of take a level of how do they call that thing? Is it nicotine or whatever? I don't know. They take something that is really, really strong. Some of these funny drugs, tramadols and things like that, they're healthy, but if it's being made, don't tell me it's not good. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's really delivery for people in America. Now they've closed the borders. How would they even get there? Cigar is crazy. I know, right? And then your lungs are getting burnt and burnt and burnt and burnt and burnt like that. Oh, no, sorry. The chat went. I guess it's my internet. It's my internet. See, Azini say, in my culture, a lady who smokes is regarded as a prostitute, a guy as a thief. That conception only changed for me when I arrived in Europe. Yeah, you know, culture shock is like everywhere. Culture shock is like everywhere. So, um, you don't even know when. Yeah, I think so. So culture shock is the thing everywhere. Like it's everywhere. Like I can't count the number of times where I've been to and people think that Africa is a country and then our countries, as in their names, are actually towns in Africa. And yeah, out of the country, when I went even to I think it was Ghana, ladies smoking is like it's in my country they say rash. I don't know how they say that thing in English. It's like you're high up there. It's like it's a new cool. Let me put it that way. If you're a lady and you're smoking, like you're really a cool chick, kind of thing. Wow. Really never was not close to them because my dad had a provision store when we were kind of younger. They were selling all those things there, but there was nobody in my family who was using them. But they were selling them. But when I grew older, I got to know that if you're not bother. If I'm going to buy you a sweet drink, yes, I'll get it for you. But if it's alcohol, no. Yeah, you need in my country, you need to hide your wallet if you see a guy smoking. And it was real. In my country, it was actually real like that. Most of the guys who were smoking were guys who were thieves, guys. Sazini say, if his mom and dad even find you with friends who smoke, you don't even smoke. Oh. Your friends smoke. They'll hold a family meeting on your head. Our parents used to really, and in fact, our parents have helped us. Our parents have really helped us. It's not this generation now that people are like, no, they're still just kids. They're going to grow out of it. They're going to. It's no joke, son. It's no joke. In my country, there used to be things that the family would sit down on your case. It was embarrassing, it was annoying, we didn't like it, but it helped us. It helped us. It helped it helped made us the people that we are right now, because there were just some things we knew we could not do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That in some countries, a lady who is smoking is like she's a cool chick, like she's the girl of the town, you know. But in my country, please, I'm telling you, ah, here I saw a video of a little child crying. Oh, why? Mommy say I don't have a boyfriend. Huh? Boy, what? Boy, what? Hmm. As in, see, the way they will deal with you, you will wonder. They'll call girlfriend by you. Yeah, we knew that only bad people smoke. Only terrible people. Only people that will amount to nothing. Only people that are kind of useless. That I kind of to me, I kind of am grateful with the way our parents brought us up, because it saved us from a lot of things, because we didn't get used to those things. So even when we came up, when we grew up and finally found out that those things were not the way they taught us, we had already grown not liking the things. That's the point. We had already grown to not liking the things. We had already grown to be so scared of the things that we didn't even want to get into them anymore. So it was like it was good. It was a good thing. They used the that was sad and crazy. I didn't see the 3-year-old was smoking. Jesus, that that's pretty hilarious, and I believe that too. But my parents smoked both around me. Oh, really? You're so fortunate, guys, to be brought up so well. Boy, what? Boyfriends, as in just right. We grew up somehow figuring out ourselves. For the most part, our generation is like, what did they call it again? Generation what? I can't remember our generation, but our generation kind of got to figure out a lot of things on their own. Even some people that did not really have parents to show them the way, they grew up becoming, yeah, yeah, you raise yourself pretty much, and you're a nice person. You're a nice person. So there are lots of things that our generation really figured out by themselves, like a lot of things. But I'm really grateful. Sincerely speaking, I'm grateful to our parents. When they were doing those things at that time, we really didn't like it. We really didn't like it. But when I grew up and grew older, I look back, I'm like, I'm thankful for the fact that my parents just made me hate this thing, or just made me scared of it totally and completely, and I didn't even dare into it. I used to be very daring when I was young, very adventurous, but there were things that my dad had already said there were no goals, so I would not do those ones. I'll do other daring things, but I will not do the things that my if you come back to the house, they won't take you. It means like if you come back to the house with that particular thing, as in what they will do to you, you wish you just stayed where you were after doing the stupid thing that you did. Oh my god. Like it used to be really hard, but it was worth it. It was worth it. When I grew older, I got to realize that it was worth it. Ah, you will wish that my dad will tell you that don't come home. That if you try, don't just come to the house. But it's not like you shouldn't come to the house. You know you have to come to the house, right? That's your house. It's just that the way he will deal with you, you will wish you didn't do that thing that he said you shouldn't. He used to use just his hands, not even whip. He will use just his hands. So you're unaware, you're expecting that he's probably going to bring a whip or a cane. So by the time he goes to get the cane, you run away. You just hear a slap on your back or on your head or on your. Oh my god. They groomed us well. That's what I would still say proudly. And I'm grateful for the parents I had, the kind of parents I had. A lot of people didn't even know the love of a mother, love of a father. But I had both. I had both. I even had aunties and uncles who would still show us love. I'm telling you, say Azenu, it's crazy. This generation is really so exposed. We never even used to have internet. YouTube is holding the message. I don't understand. They banned, is it ban or damn? The porn thing was crazy. And the fun is that the way the internet comes with it, the internet comes with it like it gets into your face whether you want it or not. So as you say, we used to watch cartoons and even that was control. We had our own games and we made them like children. B, Sabala, Jangi. I know, right? We used to have really fun games. We used to play around in the house. It was fun. Yeah, TV used to start in late in the day, not like in the morning. Now sometimes TV is even 24 hours. What are you talking about? I can imagine. Fine. I'm telling you that the way we grew up, our parents did well for us. Our parents did as well. There's some things that when we travel out, we just need a cultural shock because even up to when we're older, they still feel like bad things because we're still in our country and everybody shuns it with all of their hearts, you know. With the internet, and then the internet first of all came without having all those restrictions. Then later on, they started realizing that children was doing a lot of crazy things on the internet. They started putting restrictions and all. Students start getting um how to how they call those things, how to hack all those restrictions. My dear, it's all in line with that thing that we've been talking about all of today. That in the last days there will be signs. The Bible still said that knowledge will increase, right? So it's not even a surprise that this generation is the way it is. It's not even a surprise. I don't even think that even if our parents decided to use the same methods, or even if our generation decided to use the same methods that our parents used, there will still be anything better. Sincerely speaking. Because you put hacks to the thing, you put restrictions to the thing, the children would dare and go and look for something to hack that restriction, and they'll still watch what they want to watch because it's like the curiosity of this generation, the generation that is after us, the generation is crazy. I'm telling you, Sir Azini, children today think that disrespecting parents is cool. In our days, you do that, even your friends will just leave you alone courtesy of their parents and who want to spoil their children. I'm telling you, that's how it was in our days. Laugh out. I can't believe the toys were way more dangerous too back then. I guess that was the layoff. The system had to have some way to poison us. It was just hidden in the toys back then. It was a taboo what these children today do. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Seriously, it's like I'm telling our generation. Our parents have just this look, like they have a way they'll just look at you. You know exactly what they're saying. Not this one now. Who gave birth to you? Who in my country they'll say it in this land in this way? Who born you? I said, who born you? Really? I- You will not even think of it before even acting it now. You will not even think about it before acting it. At the level of your thought, you kill it. These days, I said our parents just used to have a particular look. We knew when they are looking at you and it means go and sleep. We knew when they're looking at you and it means leave the you better be on your best behavior right now. Living dangerous and free and proud is a new taboo. And it's true. I remember playing and suddenly my parents appear and I'm adjusting. These children today will even fight with their parents. I'm telling you, Sayazini. Ah, I'm telling you. You try. My father always reminded us, he said his house is not a democracy. That means your opinion is not. Oh my God. I think I'm telling you, all these movements and all these crazy things that have just popped up, it's not making anything getting any better. I'm saying that it's just showing us the times the times, right? The Bible already told us in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, all those things, all the crazy, crazy things, marrying and giving in marriage and all these things are beautiful actually. We're corrected the hard way. They whoop your ass and even encourage your teachers at school to do the same. Mhm. Sometimes we prefer that. I don't know why YouTube is doing this. So it means that whooping of ass or whatever is a spam word. It just keeps spamming things. It just keeps spamming things. When you put a comment, I can see it, but you guys cannot see it. It just spams it. YouTube is crazy. Yeah, seriously. If you bring God up at all, it's another issue. They will tell you how Socrates and this philosopher and that philosopher did what and said what. Hmm. Seriously, YouTube is not funny. It's not making things funny anymore. You wrote about hell and they spammed it. Now he's talking about whooping people's asses and beating them and encouraging teachers to do whatever. He spammed it. I don't understand what is there that is. I'm telling you, don't dare it though. We used to prefer that our teachers should punish us than that our teachers should report us to our parents. But now you report to parents, you don't even dare. It's the students who go to the house and go and report that the teacher scolded them. The teacher told them that they should not have done this or do this or do this or punish them for doing something wrong. Come and see the parents coming to school to warn the teachers in front of the students. Is that not what has been happening in Cameroon recently? That students have been stabbing teachers to death. Students have been stabbing teachers to death. Who gave them that kind of right? A student will say because the teacher was rude to them, or the teacher shouted on them, or the teacher scolded at them, or the teacher gave them marks that they didn't like. They stab. Just let her sleep. They are children. They have to sleep enough. You don't have to disturb their sleep. I say, who born you? If you rearrange the words, what does it give? Philadelphia. Pedophilia. Is that it? Pedophilia. No. Pedophile. Yeah, pedophilia. YouTube is crazy. So they're blocking all these words. Why are they blocking all these words now? And you hear them saying that is how they call it. You hear them saying things like marginalization or marginalizing them. It's crazy. They have been legalizing a lot of things. Legalizing all kinds of stupid things. Okay, that's fine. Welcome back. Okay, that's nice. At least you'll not be alone until you get angry, until you get irritated or you get sick. So we can be here enjoying and having fun until they come. Like, what's the time there is like the wow. I made a cool circuit that makes a LED slowly charge up brighter and brighter like you're puffing on a smoke or blowing a campfire and slowly die off again. Wow. Oh my god, I just love light. Light is beautiful, right? Light is beautiful. And the acts like a black light against white. Wow. I'll be very delighted. Who knows? Maybe I might even come and collect it. If Corona doesn't get the yeah, I want this kind of party light. I want this kind of part. One that you made, like that time that you said you were going to show me that one that had to do with like the police light, like the siren light and all that. You made it, and then when you were done making it, you showed different colors. You showed how it was turning green, blue, and the other colors. I think there were three or four colors, and then you finally made it now and put it in a white case, like something, and then you closed it and then put it up. It was like cool. It was so cool. I was like, I just wrote over there that I want my. That was a request I made, but I think I put it as. I think I said when we meet that anytime we meet, just know that you have to make mine. Like that's what I said. I think that was the condition. Anytime we meet, you have to make mine. It was so cool. I liked it. I liked it. I just loved it. Like the light thing. It was really easier to make it. It's just that you're good at what you do, so it looks like it's so easy. They say keep your throat wet. Ah, they drink water every 15 minutes. Oh, 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 belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to God. Oh, 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 oh. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to God. Oh, 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 oh. Victory belongs to Jesus. Oh no, 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 no. Don't bother about sending it now. That's gonna be too costly. Sometimes this love gospel music. That's how sometimes we also get stuff here. We really buy a lot of things and we want to send home, but we're like, the sending is the problem. Buying the things is good and it's really cheap and it's really easy, but sending it home is a problem because you start calculating the amount that will be added to it, and then you just tell yourself that why not just buy it in Cameroon then? Why not just add the amount to send and the amount you bought it here and send to Cameroon so they buy it? At some point, it will end up even being cheaper buying it in Cameroon. The thing will arrive and they'll tell you to pay taxes for it. It's so sad. Cameroon. Cameroon is something else. Don't worry, we're going to find a way. Sometimes I always say to myself that when I want to send something, yeah, my house is really, really close to the road, like totally close to the road, like almost like 1 minute walk to the road, but it's at the back, so it's fenced. But the road is just at the back, like you can walk from my room. If you're downstairs, you can walk from my room to the road, like you can just do 1 minute or maybe even less. Maybe even less. So sometimes it's not funny. I can't sleep. It's hard to sleep, like noise because he's okay. Okay, that's fine. Ah, you're back. See, Azuni, where did you disappear to? I was scared. Like, never like the train used to run right behind my house. What? The train? Jesus. I grew up to the stop going through town. Used to rumble our house. I can imagine the sound. Jesus. Those big diesel trains. I've been here all along just saying have something to say about the present topic. What do you mean? You should just have gotten it in with another topic as well. Or you'd have brought us back to the topic. It's because we thought that you're gone. That's why we kept talking about the topic. He says Sign actually does a lot of things with electricity. So he makes some really cool stuff and then puts on his YouTube channel. So that's we're talking about one of the things that he made. One of the light things that he made, like other addresses on. uh, it will run right behind. So traffic is nothing for me now. And yes, I know, right? I do make cool things. Yeah, he makes a lot of cool things with electricity. A lot of them. Makeup freak. Yeah, he is. He does a lot of things with electronic and it's very interesting. Like there was this day I saw a certain thing that he did on. I was like, "Are you playing with currents like that? It's scary. It's really freaky." And he was just doing it like it was normal. Eh? You know that kind of thing where they make you do something like your friends will hail you and hail you, then you go and do something that can almost kill you, right? So as in me, have you ever experienced that kind of thing? All of you that so as in you and I are on that. I agree with you. I'm waiting. I mean, the electronic that the invention that is gonna impress me, really impress me. That I'll pay anything for is an electronic that cost you to withdraw food online. I mean, I'm a foodie to a core. I'm a foodie to the core. There's no lies about it. I tell you the truth. I love food. So if there'll be any machine that can cause you to download food from online, my God, you're gonna win me. You're winning me over. You just win me over. Yeah, I guess that's how it is with people's gifts and everything. So sometimes I wonder why people are fighting people when this person can do this. A lot of people fight them. A lot of people just want to bring them down. If it's your gift, it's your gift. And that's what is funny when people try to imitate you. Like people try to be who they're not, or they try to be someone else. I always say other person you be is a second best. It can never be the real best because only that person can be who they were born to be. Only that person. I know. We want the one that even if they don't restock, like you can just download. um, I'm telling you, like I would so subscribe to the whatever. I'll probably be the first person to subscribe because me and food. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. So that exists like a dream machine that you can control through Wi-Fi. Oh, really? Yeah, like a bank machine that a truck comes and restocks every day. Yeah, something like that. What? That is cool. I have a drone camera that can fly to and get footage for a video to one day. Oh my god, that is cool. I'm also waiting for the day we'll be able to teleport. There'll be there. There'll be a lot of immigration law broken. In fact, there'll be no immigration laws in the first place. Like, who wants to start doing immigration laws for those? It means that particular characteristics of something will really be rare. It's not everybody who does it, you know. It will not be everybody who can do it. Says fine, what did he say? And the food is all sterilized and stuffed and made of basic building blocks. So you can print or choose which of the food you want. That's possible is coming. You guys are not gonna keep me before my time. God forbid. Are you all serious? I want real food, like real food. We're talking about real food, says what are you talking? No, but it could really be cool, right? It could really be cool. Like for times such as this, it's really in our dreams. Like for times such as this, will be cool. Will just be cool. You know, everybody has their drones controlling your drones. You know, it goes pim 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 pim, and then the Wi-Fi brings it up. Oh, it can be nice. Hmm. Before, hmm, only the amount of money that people will pay for it. But people will pay. Oh. People will pay for it. Me who loves food, gosh, I'll be the person to subscribe to you now. The first person to subscribe to you because I just totally love food. I can't do without food. You want to kill me? Ah, yeah. It's cool and scary. Like the truth is that everything in this life has advantage and disadvantage because a lot of things that people will do. You know, these people who are stalkers, people who are stalkers, they will do a lot of crazy things to drones. Actually, I bought the drone just for food. Still to test it today. Still to test it today. You get what immediately and can't outrun them. Yeah. Yeah, like stalkers, what they're going to use that thing to do? Oh no, you're not going to believe it. So everything has it has its good side and its bad side. Because if stalker can show stuff like there's some of these drones that you can barely even see them. To avoid contact, I stand on the balcony and he picks up the food from me from the delivery. Are you serious, Azimi? You guys are just killing me with so much fun here today. On sale half price clearance. Are you serious? You gifted your friend one last Christmas. Oh, I'd have to end up buying that thing because for recording videos, to record really good videos and stuff like that, you really need some of those things. So you can get a beautiful angle. Can be in a train and you record it. You can be in a flight and you record. They always say that thing. Necessity is the mother of invention. That's the thing. When when situations put you in a hard corner, if you're this kind of thing, was I being able to think about this kind of thing? Was I being able to think to this level? Like you wouldn't believe yourself. Yeah, a lot of good will be learned from it. Yeah, most of the drones have cameras. That's the point. Yeah, most drones have cameras, and that's really the freaky thing. Like I said, stalkers. When I just think of drones, the first thing I think about is stalkers, and it just scares the hell out of me. Yeah, the cats feel like children. You know, children, you're going to tell them those are things that you can use and they'll really be a plus to you, especially for us who like to vlog, right? We like to do videos and all those things. It's really good. You can get a lot of beautiful angles, for your videos. In the thing, you put that same sound. So the thing mimics the sound, right? Or how does it work? Only you knows those are things that you do with electricity. As for me, I'm totally lost. I can't imagine the look on the food delivery. I can't imagine the look on the food deliverer's face today when I tell him to leave the package with the drone. He'll say, he'll say coronavirus should not have got that. You should tell him it's social distancing. I luckily bought some 12-volt pizzas and I have all I need to build all I want. It's funny how I have all that, like it was for a reason, and now corona happens. You see, that's the truth. And when the Bible says that everything in our life is for a reason, especially for the child of God, everything that happens in your life is for a reason. We kind of think that is a joke up until things start happening, and then we can connect the dots. You see, like by the time you're buying it, you probably be asking yourself, like, what am I really getting this thing for? But anyways, let me just get it. I feel like I should. My instincts are telling me I should get it, and then you just get it. By the time you want to notice, like, it's really useful. You know, it's interesting, and hopefully scares the hell out of the cat. Says, "Sign, don't be mean." So that's how it works. Sometimes we just tell ourselves you're getting something today, and then you're asking yourself, do I really need this thing? What am I even needing it for? Why am I even getting it? And then by the time you notice you just got it, and then you tell yourself, well, I guess I'll need it for something. You just never know. Someday, with a gray cat, and gave birth to three kittens. And one was black, one was gray, one was so white. I couldn't believe it. And the white one was my best. But one day, I think a car, or they had an accident, and a dog beat both of them. The black cat, like the cat's cat, the lady one, and the white kitten. I was so sad. I said if I was in my country, I would have surely stolen the white one. Ah, yeah, I had an affair with this gray cat. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, a lot of people like that. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, I think they were dating. Like they were dating now. So that's how she got pregnant. What do you want me to say? They were dating. She had an affair with a gray cat. I said I used to say in my office that she had no, we're talking about the cat, right? You're talking about scaring your cat. So I was talking about no, you don't need to apologize in advance. We keep swapping from one topic to another, right? So you were talking about your cat and how to scare your cat. So I said in my office there. Ah, they date. They don't get married, right? Or do they? Do they get married? They don't really get married, but they kind of have their territorial thingy, especially lions and stuff. They have some kind of territorial thing when they already have this one as their, like, I would say wife. Like everybody knows that this territory don't get passed. This is mom, this is dad, this is children, and stuff like that. So, but these ones, I think they were just dating because this particular cat is a flirt. I'm suspecting this cat. It just gets to give birth all the time. It's all over the place. It's here and there and there. Like the cat is just something else. Notice that it's buffering. It's actually my internet buffering. It does sometimes. You think all animals are all flat? Well, not really. I don't think all animals are, but I think dogs have sex all over the place. I think so. That's why they used to say, yeah, dogs are bad. They are terrible. So I think it's dogs that are flat, but other animals kind of. Yeah, I used to like cats, but at some point I started not liking them anymore. I don't know what happened. Maybe I outgrew liking them. But you doesn't want us to talk about rape. Science said if it was someone weak and the dog is stronger, it will almost be the rape for the sake for the dog's sake. You guys are gonna kill me today. For animals, it's all about who's the strongest. Once another guy, once another guy stronger comes around, she changes cars without even forget. So that's why it's spamming you people's things. When you write these things and you spam it, it doesn't show you. It says for all animals, it's always rape. Yeah, almost always, I think. Chickens, and I used to see how chickens would be fighting and screaming. I thought they were crying, meanwhile, they were not crying. They're actually having fun. They never ask for the opinion, but more or less, men would ask. Human beings would ask. But animals, no, they don't give a damn. I had a tiny Palmerian. I had a tiny Palmeranian, and it used to grab my leg. I couldn't even shake it. I couldn't shake it up as a kid. Like, mom, the dog's hugging me. Oh, really? That's good. You thought they were crying. Is that not same for human? I'm telling you, like, sometimes some groanings and stuff that people make when they're in this whole high situation and sex situation, you're like, is this person hurting or the person is enjoying what's going on? Like, it's crazy. But it's interesting, like, how God created us, how God created human beings. And okay, if your friend comes, you're free to go. Okay, sign. We're not gonna hold you that you shouldn't go anywhere, so that your friend doesn't start feeling left alone. Ah, okay, you're back. So that's what I was saying. I was saying that if your friend comes back, if your bestie comes around, you can just let them go. My internet na yelele, eh? I know, right? It's even better today until we're talking, until we're having this amazing time so far, and it has not gone up. The days that it just by the time it starts, it's already gone up. It's gone up even before it starts. No, we're gonna let you go. So if your bestie comes, you can go. All right. Oh, sorry. And I'm just talking and going. But before I used to get it on my other laptop. It shows when it's buffering. But sometimes it just does that and stops. So it's like not so bad. We'll be happy. We're happy because you're not just going to go and be alone and then you'll be sad or you start thinking of some really crazy things or you start same here because of the freezing. But it's okay. I'm pretty good. or troubleshooting. So I'll figure out what you mean. I know, right? Like you figured out a lot of things that we've been saying here, which we still almost say it in like Cameroonian language, parlance, where you kind of get the point in it and all. Yeah, it's like the whole world just woke up today and started sending me a Facebook request. Like seriously, I've seen it don't disappear again. Please, Travis, yeah, let's be chatting until sleep time. I don't know. I'm sort of feeling hungry, but I don't know what I want to eat. Now I did. Some strange names though. I'm seeing the people like some strange names. I don't even know the people. I'm even trying to check like maybe mutual friends. Ah, that wave, you're really interested. Yeah, the bikers are passing again. You know, like my house is really close to the road. I'm already used to, but sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult. Like it's hard to sleep. But when I'm exhausted, you can actually steal me and run away. Like when I sleep, when I'm exhausted, you can actually carry me and literally run away. Nobody's getting. I was really exhausted. Like I'd worked continuously for almost a week, and I was sleeping for just like 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes in 24 hours. Like that happened consistently for almost a week. That day, I came back. What was I supposed to do? I think I was supposed to eat. So I said, I know that I'm a foodie, so when it comes to food, I'll definitely get up. So I thought. I thought I was gonna get like, really wake up and eat. Nada. I could not. I could not wake up. Like I just got to my house, I put my bag down. I actually just said, let me lay down for like 30 minutes. That I'm really feeling exhausted. I think I need to rest a little bit. So let me just lay down for like a few minutes. My God. As I just got on the bed, bam. I woke up the following morning. I mean, like, it was like I think it was like 9 p.m. I got home like 9 p.m. because at that time my internet was really disturbing. So I used to stay at work and do everything I had to do because the internet at work was working. So I have to stay at work, do everything that I had to do. So that day I came home at 9 p.m. It became bad sometimes that I'll come home like 12 a.m. from the office because my office is kind of like just stay in the office and use the internet, and then when I'm done I just come home. I know that I'm coming to sleep, and it wasn't even up to 12 midnight. It was like 9 9 p.m. thereabout. I just said let me lay on the bed and I'll what's that? What language is that? Are you guys speaking in tongues right now? Oh, thank you so much, Cesai. ah I was not just tired. Tired is a short word. I was exhausted. Now when you eat oatmeal and shredded, you feel like you're eating speaking tongues. Hello, Kazawina. Welcome to the live stream. Talking about everything and anything just to keep each other company so that we don't get to fall for this whole whatever it is called. This whole pandemic that is happening all over the world. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, and if you can, you share the live stream so many more people can come. Kujamai, do you understand? I don't know. Do you understand? I think Kujamai means do you understand or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at Thai. I already told you, Sarah. No, anything doesn't go, it's a sign. No cigar. Anything can go, but no cigar. Hi, Gozawina. Welcome to the live stream. How are you today? Please give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Like our stream. Like our stream. Like our stream. Like our stream. Like it up. 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 Each time we just keep make us jolly. La, 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 la. We cannot get to we cannot get to start feeling bad about this whole scenario. We can't afford not to be happy. I've had these two amazing guys keeping me company here. It's been good. The thing is really, really serious. It's in a place where it's really serious. So we'll be talking and then we're saying that because we'll be hearing about the thing all the time, there's a tendency that you start feeling like you caught it. Any little thing, any little flu, you're just scared and you're thinking like, oh no, maybe it's corona. And it's looking really interesting. Yes, 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 oh yes. Yes, oh yes. Humanity is in the grip of a global pandemic. This awful, highly infectious flu has triggered a worldwide contagion of irrational fear and emotion. Excuse me. Man has lost his mind. The ramifications of this universal abdication of reasons are vast and unknown. Excuse me. Let me drink water. It's still frozen. It means the life. Is it still frozen? Oh my god. Let me not swallow. So the internet is just total. I'm telling you, I used to think that it was just mine. Okay. It's like it's worldwide for real. So it's worldwide. How is this whole thing holding up in your own area? How is it? Like, are people still under fried and all that? Can you hear me? Are you sure it's back? If it's back, then you're supposed to be able to hear me, but I'm not sure. If you can hear me, just say yes. And that's true. People were never really ready for this. The bandwidth is probably difficult to carry on all the info everywhere. People are uploading stuff all over. Oh, hear me. I need you guys to say something like yes. If you can hear me, say yes. You can hear me? Oh, I guess. I guess it's back now. Ah, it's good you can hear me now. Oh, that's nice. I was almost giving up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, you need to get some stuff that you guys can have together. 1 minute ago. Oh, let me just put on your bell. You're always on my live stream, so I could also come to yours. And yeah, eventually I'll have to feature your channel. You do a lot of paintings. Oh my god. Thanks, Sign. Thank you so much. Some things you have to do paperwork that will not need you to be online at the same time. But now it's like everybody is online at the same time. Everybody wants to get themselves busy. Everybody wants to get out of the boredom, just being alone. So they're online at the same time. Yeah, we need to feature each other's channels, like, supporting ourselves. If you put it on your channel, people definitely sign would definitely stay in touch forever. Yes, Azimi, that's what is going on. It's like everybody's online at the same time, so it's crazy, it's tricky. But now, yeah, what I noticed is based on the time frames, even though it's still almost the same, but it's less. The traffic is less at this kind of time for me. But when it's in the day, it's really, really buffering. When it's my day, it's really, really buffering. I don't know why. I know, right? More than 400. You're even talking about 400 people. What are you talking about? 400 people, like just in an area or yeah, everybody wants to have contact with friends, family, loved ones, and all that. Ah, yeah, just imagine in your company, 400 people. That's just your company, and it's probably just a little dimension of the company in that particular city. So imagine the worldwide thing. All the people are not working because everywhere they're not working. Oh my God. I can imagine. Ah, God is going to help us through these times, through this moment. Ah, yeah, you can imagine how the internet is overloaded. Oh, really? YouTube and Facebook also have their streams low down this morning. Yeah, because it's like at first when it's getting this difficult, I noticed that maybe my bands are like one, two, so I know that it's an internet trouble, internet wahala, like my Nigerian people will say. But now I have my bands like three, four. I still send somebody a message, and to reply is like it's a problem. Wow, this is more serious than. Oh yeah, that's true. I probably don't even think about those things because somehow the students are almost already going to get on holidays. That's true. So it makes a lot of sense. It pretty much makes a lot of sense because yeah, in the day, every child now is online because they're studying online. That's if you're even hearing what I'm saying, because I seem to be going on and off. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. I said a thought just crossed my mind. What if the internet crashes? Like what if the internet crashes? Oh my god. Like I don't know what's gonna happen to this kind of thing, what's gonna happen ever. Nobody was looking towards this. Nobody prepared for this, you know? And yeah. But the interesting thing is that it's never taken God unawares. God is always on time. He always here and seeing just four thumbs up. Mm, mm, mm. Fill the earth with bands of holy pa la 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 la. Tis the season to be jolly pa la 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 la. You already bought the stuff for you and your friends. That was fast. Welcome back. Yeah, I know. I was asking Sir Sign. I was asking Sir Azimi, Heavenly. Sir Heavenly, where have you disappeared to? Yeah, like when they just said it, and then it dawned on me, and then that was the first thing that crossed my mind. Like, what if the internet? What if it crashes? Oh, thank God. Everybody gave their thumbs up. Now the thumbs up are there. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Say hi, Mom Sheila. Welcome on board today. Your food just arrived. You're going to use your drone to collect it. Thanks, Mom Sheila. That's also what we've been talking about here. We say if internet crashes, hey. Hmm. Yeah, I say connection wala everywhere. Hmm. I'm telling you, we have to keep each other company now. We have to keep each other company so we can talk about any and everything. It's allowed. Whatever interests you, I'm ready. I'm available to talk about it. Than sitting at home and feeling depressed and feeling down and getting all the bad news. What's sometimes I'm like, are these people for real? Would they just let us rest with this corona thing? Because Irina, I'm sure I'll just run some of your videos because I've always missed your life. It behaves and ends there. I don't mind. So I'll just be running some of your videos. Maybe this your few live streams. I'll just run them all. I've just clicked on play all anyway. I'm telling you, Sheila, like everywhere. Oh, thank you so much. And Gazarina, thank you so much. I'll just be running your videos. I'll just do the play all thingy. That's how I also try to support people, also come to my live stream. I go and watch some of their videos. You've really come to like almost all my live streams because Arena always gets to be on almost all my live streams. Please start and start fast. Sign, you need to start. What are you waiting for actually? Ma'am Sheila, when are you time from American time? Now I kind of get comfortable calculating every time based on American time because that's the time I can easily connect every other time to. Sometimes I get mixed up even with time in Cameroon. No, says sign. When are you starting your live stream? Like seriously, when are you starting? What are you waiting for? Yes, you're writing me good question. You're joking. When are you starting your live stream? What are you shy of? Yeah, maybe tomorrow so that we can get on there and then we're chatting. I'm one of the first persons that has used it so much. So they have a kind of time limit that you use it in a month. They say you need to stream for like 20 hours. That's the maximum for a month. But I kind of used it for 22 hours. So the congratulations next month, when I want to do a long silent live stream, I'm going to use normal YouTube. And then when I want StreamYard, because StreamYard is really easy. Yeah. This thing that I'm also, I love the strawberry and the chocolate of this one. And I thought it was going to be cool because it's vanilla. Hi, cool dude. Greetings. Please give us a thumbs up. Sure. Sure, cool dude. There's a new grocery lineup. I think the only person who went off is mommy on deck because she's very busy. But every other person is still the same. And then the boss life online is no longer on Friday. She's just on Thursday. Yeah. And I think I was thinking of coming on Friday and letting Saturday. People have changed their time. And they've even shifted 1 hour ahead. So when she's coming, it's not like 8 Eastern time like it used to be. It's not like 7 because they've shifted 1 hour. The other day I was coming and I was getting excited to come on and join. They had already finished. Yeah, for yeah, that's what's up, my dear. That's what's up. She can't go online right now because the kids are home, right? Before she could be doing her stuff in the morning when she's done with the kids and all that. No, she's not going live anymore. She could, yeah, she's not going out for the moment. Somebody just sent me something very. Oh, you're gonna go live with them? You're gonna join the stream, both now and you get quarantined. That's so funny. So now people don't want to talk about where they. Mm-hmm. Sheila has also disappeared. I guess the internet thing is really getting serious. Feel the earth with bands of holy. La 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 la. Mm, mm, mm. Tis the season to be jolly. 98, 108. Welcome back. Your bestie's not around yet, so I might probably just leave it running so that they should get to watch out. We need the watch hours. I wish I could talk for 10 hours. I have to do some editing today. I challenged myself that I have to get all my videos get a thumbnail. This 2020. For the new videos, I just do the thumbnail. Get a kind of consistency. So I might just have a particular kind of format. And then what I do is I change the picture for each video and then the title. That's just all. So it's not gonna be that hard. I just want to see what really looks good and what will consistent. So like for my live streams, I've already gotten what I'll be using. You have a poster on your, where is it? Where do you have it? On Instagram, on YouTube? Where is that? I just want to customize my thumbnails. So I have a customized thumbnails for supporting small YouTubers, giving them shout outs. I have a customized thumbnails for my. Thank you so much, Siren. Thank you so happy. Like you started with me, you got right up to this point. I'm really, really grateful. We'll be here together for 4 solid hours. So see you later. Yeah, take care. Take care. Have a wonderful time. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Work has it's working for me. It's working for me. Oh, 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 oh. don't worry. I don't want to worry for me. I don't want to worry 'cause it's working for me. I say it's working for me. Oh, 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 oh. First thing, I think I'll try egg. Edit, edit, edit. Live streams. I have a way of. Mm, 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 mm. What's that winner? Are you on Team View with Geo? They have some playlist thingy that they do on there, and it's really amazing. You could get your playlist played. They play your playlist for. I hope I'll be able to share stuff right now. And where? I'm not sure I can share until I get to be your friend. I think. They sort of call this stress eating, right? I've been eating a lot. How many call it? I'm eventually just start vlogging right now because soon I'll be trying to get to cook something for if you're drinking tea right now. I'm still supposed to go live tomorrow, you know. I just said I was trying to get some. Anybody who gets on my live stream, we're gonna be talking. But for now, I'm really relaxed. I would have loved to play music or I could be singing, but forgive me.